All right, good morning. Welcome to Heart and Soul Yoga with Sharon. I am Sharon, and this is our chair yoga session. So, I got a couple new standing poses with the support of the chair for you today. So, we'll do quite a bit standing today, but the chair is going to be right there for you. But we are going to start seated in the chair, and we'll slowly work our way up to that standing position today. If at any point the standing is not comfortable for you, you can always come back to the chair and we'll adapt as needed. All right. So we're going to come into a comfortable seat, moving the back away from the back of the chair. The feet are nice and squarely planted in front of the hips, toes pointed out towards the top of your mat. Let the hands come to rest wherever they might feel comfortable here. Maybe it's palms up, maybe it's palms down. And we're just going to bring our back nice and tall here. And we're just going to let our breath begin to flow in and out of our bodies. Just a nice natural flow. And while that breath is moving in and out naturally, gently, just notice how the breath travels in and out of the nostrils, how it travels in and out of your body through the heart center. And if your eyes are not closed, if it feels good, bring those eyes closed or a nice soft gaze towards the floor in front. Now let's start to deepen our breath here. So we take it nice and low into the belly, feeling that belly slightly rise with the inhale and release away with the exhale. Beautiful. Inhale nice and deep into the belly. Feel that belly rise. Exhale nice and slow. Feel the belly release back. Awesome. Let's just continue with that deepened breath here. Again, coming back and noticing how the breath is moving in and out of the nostrils, how it feels moving through the body. And just see if you can follow each breath as it enters your body, where it goes, and as it exits your body. And we'll pause here for just a couple more breaths. And when your exhale has been completely released, slowly bring your eyes open. Pause here. Awesome. Let's release the hands to the heart center. And as we inhale, we'll extend the arms out to the sides. Just take them out as far as feels good. Exhale, bring them back to your heart center. Inhale, extend the arms out to the sides. Exhale, bring them back to your heart center. And we'll just continue with that gentle flow with the breath, keeping that breath going deep into the belly. And just see if you can feel that body and that breath connection. Maybe close your eyes. Just notice how the body moves with your breath. Let's do 2 more breaths here. And the next time the hands are at the heart center, we'll pause and meet there. And we'll release the hands down to the sides and we'll come into a side bend here. So you can use a block off to the side or you can use the side of the chair seat to support you. So we'll start bending to the left. So we'll inhale the right arm up overhead. And as we exhale, we'll let the left hand either float down to the block or to the chair for support and let the right arm begin to guide us out into a side bend. And just go as far as feels good here. That's the beauty of yoga, always listening to your body and only going as far as feels good. Yoga should always feel good, it should never hurt. So if it's hurting, back off. There we go. Breathe. See if you can feel your breath move from your fingertips all along the right side of your body. Nice, gentle little massage. Let's take 2 more breaths. And with your exhale, we'll use the right hand to bring the body upright. And we'll pause here for a breath or 2. All right, here we go, opposite side. So we'll inhale the left arm this time. And exhale, let the right hand float down either to the block or use the side of the chair and let the left arm guide you into that side bend. If the arm overhead it doesn't feel right to the shoulder, you can just relax the hand down to the shoulder, to the left shoulder, or you can take it across to the right shoulder and still get that nice little side bend. So find what feels good, that allows your body to side bend here. Find your breath. Take 2 more breaths here. And we'll use our next exhale and the left arm to bring us upright. And we'll pause here at center. Leave the hands right here on the top of the thighs. Inhale nice and deep. Exhale, we're just going to lean forward, hinging from the hips. Let the heart center lead you forward. And just go as far as feels good. Leave the hands right here. Pause here. And we'll lift up, pressing into the legs with the arms as we begin to come back to a comfortable seat. And then we'll pause here. All right, we're going to come into an easy twist. Excuse me. So we're going to use the block for the feet if that works for you. So we'll turn those blocks down to the mid setting. All right, we're going to turn so the left hip is facing the back of the chair and the legs are going to release out to the left of the seat of the chair. So here's where you can use that block to place the feet on there. If you don't need the block, set it off and let the feet come to the floor. So whatever feels good to you, you know your body and you know how it fits on the chair. The left arm's going to drape along the back of the chair. And we're going to inhale the right arm as best you can. And as we exhale, we're going to let the right arm hand float to the back of the chair. And then we're going to let that left hand slide across the back of the chair. And it's going to guide us into a twist. So again, listen to your body. Just twist as deep as feels good to you. Sitting up nice and tall here. Let's find our breath. Breathe. Let's take one more breath here. And we're going to slowly untwist, facing the side of the chair. Pause here. Slowly turn the body towards the front of the chair. And we'll pause here, center. And then we're going to twist to the opposite side. So again, if you need that block for the feet, you can always bring the feet to the block. The feet are draping off the right side of the chair. The right hip is towards the back of the chair. So again, find to where you feel comfortable, to what works in your body. Left hand and right arm is draping over the chair. Left arm, we're going to inhale and take up overhead if that works for you. And we're going to take that left hand to the back of the chair. Right hand slides as it guides us into that twist. Sitting up nice and tall. Find your breath. And nice deep breaths in this twist. Sometimes you can use the exhale to take it a little deeper if that works, if that feels good. Keep breathing nice and deep into the belly. Let's take 2 more breaths here. All right, let's slowly untwist, pausing, facing the side of the chair. And turn and face the center of the chair. We'll pause here for a couple breaths. And we'll prepare for some seated sun salutations. Let's release the hands out to the sides. And here we go. Inhale, take the arms up overhead, palms together. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, we're going to fold over the right leg. Inhale, we're going to hug in that right knee. Let's bring it up as high as feels good. Exhale, we're going to fold back down over the right leg. Inhale, we're going to take the body to the edge of the chair. Extending the legs out. Exhale, extend the arms up overhead if that feels good. Coming into a full stretch. Inhale, bring the body back upright. Exhale, center in the chair. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold over the left knee. Inhale, hug in the left knee, bringing it as far as feels good. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, circle swing the arms up overhead, bringing the palms together. Exhale, heart center. We'll pause here for a breath. All right, we're going to do 3 more rounds of salutations. So just move with your breath. I'll talk you through 1 more, and then I'll turn you loose for the last 2. Here we go. Inhale, arms up, palms together, and heart center. Inhale, arms up, palms together. Exhale, heart. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold over the right knee. Inhale, hugging in the right knee. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, taking the body to the edge of the chair, extending the legs. Exhale, lean back, arms reach back. Inhale, bring the body back, center. Exhale, center the body on the chair. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold over the left knee. Inhale, hug in the left knee as far as feels good. Exhale, fold it back down. And inhale, circle sweep the arms up, palms together up overhead. Exhale, heart center. Beautiful. 2 more rounds. I'll give you a few little cues. Here we go. Refolding over the right knee. Edge of the chair, and extend over the chair. Back upright and center. Fold left. And back to the heart center after circling the arms up. All right, last one, you're on your own. I'll still do it if you need to peek up. Just follow your breath. And we'll meet at Namaste Heart Center whenever you get there. We'll pause here for a few breaths. Awesome. Let's release the hands. And if you have blocks on your mat, let's go ahead and set them off to the side. And we're going to begin to bring our body upright for our next sequence here. So the best way I like to get up out of my chair is to press the feet into the floor, press the hands into the thighs, take a nice deep inhale, exhale, press it up. Awesome. So we're going to come around to the chair. We're going to have the seat of the chair facing us and the back of the chair away from us. Beautiful. All right, we're going to inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, we're going to fold down and we're going to find the seat of the chair. Try to let the crown of the head release down. We'll pause here and a little forward fold. So we're going to inhale, half lift, bring the fingerprints tips to the chair. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, we're going to step the right foot back. We're going to find warrior one. So in warrior one, we're going to find the knee on top of the ankle. The right foot is back, kind of like railroad tracks, so offset from the front foot. Now we can stay here with the body onto the back of the chair, or we can slowly begin to release up. The other thing you could do if you wanted to is turn the chair so that the back of the chair is facing you. And rest the hands on the back of the chair. That might be better for our warrior series. Sorry, turn the chair back. All right. And you can always do this warrior series seated, whichever leg we have bent, that's the leg that is draping out the side of the chair, and the leg that is straight is the one that's going back. You want to make sure that the back of your leg is supported by the seat of the chair when you are seated. So let's pause here for 2 more breaths in warrior one. Now we're going to make our way to warrior two. So we're going to take this left foot and we're going to just heel toe it, just nice and slow until it comes in the same plane as the back right foot. And then we're going to turn the back right foot so it's perpendicular to the top of the mat. Now leave one hand on the chair if that feels good to you. If you want, you can release the right arm back and look out your left shoulder if that feels good. Maybe you feel secure enough that you'd like to release the left arm out into a T as well. So we're going to pause here in warrior two and whatever feels good to you. Try to zip up those inner thighs if you can. Helps in stability, plus it helps work out those inner thighs. So just have your gaze gently out the top fingertips of the left hand. Having that drishti or that gaze allows you to focus and allows you to keep your balance a little bit better. Let's take one more breath here in warrior two. I'm going to release the hands. We're going to let the right hand release to the back of the right leg. We're just going to slowly side bend, not side bend, but like kind of back bend here. So again, always listen to your back here. You don't want to press back any further than what your back allows. So if it's just a little bitty back bend, that's great. You can leave the left hand right here on the back of the chair, or if you'd like to let it float up to the ceiling, if you want to go a little deeper into your reverse. Pause here. Let's take one more breath. Let's release it back to warrior two. We're going to release the hands, slowly walk that left foot, heel toe back over to the side. And if it feels good, we're going to lift that back heel coming into a high lunge. Leave the hands on the chair for support. Pause here. And then let's slowly bring that right foot in. And we're going to find mountain. Pause here, nice and tall. Chair is right there if you need it. Well, let's find warrior one on the opposite side. So take the left foot back. We're going to bend that right knee. Make sure it's right on top of that right ankle. Don't let it go out in front of those toes there. We want it right on top of the ankle. And we want to line it up with the second toe on that right foot. You got to keep those knees nice and healthy, especially if you've had any injuries or any arthritis. You want to really try to keep those knees in line and healthy and safe. So you can stay right here with the hands on the chair, or if you want to take it a little deeper into the warrior one, you can release the hands up overhead. You can also place the hands at the heart center. So you get a couple options of where to put the hands. Find what feels good. Breathe. Let's take two more breaths here in warrior one. And let's release the hands down to the back of the chair, and we're going to make our way to warrior two. So slowly just heel toe that right foot over in line with the back foot. Turn the back foot out. Find your lunge here again in the right knee. All those good alignment points that we just talked about. And again, the right hand can stay right here on the chair for support. The left hand can go to the hip. This could be your warrior two. You can let the left arm float back. This could be your warrior two. You can let the right arm float up to full out warrior two. Wherever you are, wherever you end, zip up those inner thighs. Pause, focus, breathe. Let's find that reverse warrior. So let the right hand float to the chair, the left hand goes down the back leg, and then start to back bend just a slight little bit. Again, you can take that hand to the heart center, take it a little deeper, or you can let that right hand float up overhead if that works. So find where you feel stable, find where you feel secure, breathe. One more breath. Take it back to your warrior two. Pause here for a breath. Then we're going to release the hands down, walk the right foot back over to the side. We're going to slightly lift that back heel to find your high lunge. Both hands can be on the chair here for support. Pause here. All right, let's slowly walk it back up to mountain. Just take your time. Now we're going to turn this chair around. For our next sequence, we're going to need the chair seat facing us. So just very carefully turn the chair so that the seat is towards you, the back of the chair is away from you. All right. So we're going to start in tall mountain here. So the first little pose we're going to do is called prayer twists. Okay. So we're going to inhale, take the arms up overhead if that feels good. Exhale, we're going to take the hands to the back of the chair. Pause here. All right, we're going to slowly, as we inhale, bring the left foot to the seat of the chair, whatever way feels good. Oh, just making sure again that knee is on top of the ankle. And we're going to inhale as we bring the hands to prayer position, standing tall. Exhale, and we're going to twist to the left. So if you need the security of the chair here, just turn and put the hands on the hip and the hand on the chair. Beautiful. Inhale back center, and exhale, we're going to open out, twisting the opposite way. Inhale back center, exhale, twist to the left. If you can leave the hands at prayer, that's great. If you need the support of the chair, feel free to reach for it. Inhale center, exhale, twisting to the right. Just go as far as feels good to where you feel safe and secure. Let's do that one more time to each side. Inhale, center. Exhale. And you can always do this seated as well. You can just do a seated twist to each side, hands at heart center. You don't have to have the leg up, or you could put the foot up on a block and do that with the knees slightly bent with the foot up on the block or on the bolster. All right, we're going to lean forward and we're going to step the left foot down to the floor. And just pause here, lean forward, take a couple breaths. All right, we're going to bring the right foot. So we're going to do that same little twist here with the right leg. Again, whatever feels secure to you. If you feel good here, bringing the hands to the heart center up. Great. Inhale here. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Awesome. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Left, right, sorry. You know which way to go. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Let's do that one more time, each direction. Again, if you're seated, you can just put the right foot on a block and then twist in the seated position. Again, you can leave one hand down to the chair for support if you need that. Back to center. Place the hands on the back of the chair, release the right foot. Pause here. So we're going to let the hands float down to the seat of the chair. And we're going to step the right foot back. And we're going to come into a warrior two-like position, except for we're going to leave both legs straight here. And then we're going to bring the hand in line with the legs, the left hand. And then we're going to slowly open out to the right. We're going to come into what's called triangle. We're going to let that, so both legs are straight here. Right hand can go right here to the hip. If you'd like to take it a little deeper, you can let that right arm float up to the ceiling. So again, both legs are straight. The hips are kind of pressing back towards the back of the mat, just a tiny little bit. Beautiful. We're going to take some nice deep breaths here in what's called triangle. Take one more breath. We're going to change and we're going to move into what's called pyramid. So both hands are on the seat of the chair. And we're going to lift the back heel ever so slightly and then begin to walk that foot in about till the feet are about 2 feet apart at the most. And then we're going to plant that back heel, that right heel back down again. Then we're going to let the crown of the head release down towards the floor, towards the seat of the chair. And we're going to begin to let the hips press back. So again, both legs are straight here. Beautiful. Breathe here. Let's take one more breath. We're going to release the hips back to center, bring the right foot in to meet the left. And we're going to release up and just come to mountain. Pause here. Let the blood go back to where it needs to here. You might feel a little lightheaded being upside down there for a little bit. So we're just going to pause here and let the blood get back to where it needs to go here. All right, let's let the hands release back to the seat of the chair. We're going to do that triangle pyramid little sequence here on the opposite side. So leaving the right foot where it is, we're going to step the left foot back and we're going to take it in line with the right leg. So kind of like we're in warrior two position, except for we're not lunging with the right knee. We're keeping that right leg straight. Make sure that the right hand is in the same plane as the legs. And we're going to slowly open out. Let the left hand float to the hip. Now, if you're good here and you feel comfortable here, stay right here. If you'd like to take it a little bit deeper, let the right hand float, or left hand, sorry, goodness, and let it float up to the ceiling. Beautiful. The hips are kind of pressing back towards the back of the mat. Both legs are straight here. Feet are in the same plane, just like in warrior two, except for the legs are straight. Breathe here. There is another option if you want to release the right hand down to the shin. That is an option, but if you like the security of the chair, leave that right hand right there. Let's take 2 more breaths here in triangle. All right, we're gonna release the left hand if it's still back up. And we're gonna slowly lift the back heel and then take a couple steps in, just a tiny few little steps until the feet are about 2 feet apart. Now they're railroad track like as in warrior 1. Now we're gonna let that left heel release back down, slowly letting the hips pressing back towards the back of the mat. Release the crown of the head. So both legs are straight here. Hips are pressing back towards the back of the mat. Crown of the head is released down towards the floor. Nice deep breaths here. Let's take one more breath. All right, slightly release the hips as we bring the left foot in to meet the right. And we'll bring the body upright. Use the chair to help, to guide. Come to your mountain. Pause here. Let the blood flow where it needs to go. Just take your time, especially if you're feeling lightheaded. Never rush it. If you need to keep the hands here until you feel more secure, feel free to do that. That's why you have the chair. Okay. Awesome. So we're going to eventually make our way back to our seat. So whatever way you need to move your chair, I'm going to turn mine center so I'm facing you, but you can just turn and go to your seat. And we're going to come into a comfortable seat here. Whew. All right, let's do a little seated cat-cow here. Inhale as you let the chin lift up, belly presses out slightly. Exhale, let's bring the chin towards the chest and feel that belly button press back towards the spine. Inhale, lift up with the chin, belly presses out. Exhale, chin to the chest, arch the back. Let's do that about 3 more times. Just follow your breath. Then we'll come back to a comfortable seat. We'll release the hands down to the sides. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Awesome. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, heart center. One more time. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, heart center. Pause here. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, we're going to circle down into our sunflower breath. Inhale as you circle back up the opposite side. Exhale, circle down. Circle up. One more time in this direction. And the next time you inhale, reverse your circle. Inhaling up. Exhaling, circling down. Inhale up. Exhale, circle down. One more time in this direction. Awesome. Bring the body back up to a comfortable seat. And at this point, we're going to spend a few breaths just taking care of whatever else might feel good. Maybe it's some neck stretches. Maybe it's another twist. Maybe it's bringing and finding a little hip stretch. So spend a few breaths just taking care of whatever else feels good in your body or whatever else your body needs at this point. Maybe it's some more cat cow. So just move and let the body Mm. And we'll take just a couple more breaths, taking care of whatever else feels good here. Mm. All right, it's time to find your Shavasana pose. Maybe it's just right here seated. Maybe it's on the floor with the legs up on the chair. Maybe it's just a full out corpse pose on the floor. I'm going to come into just a full out corpse pose on the floor today. So make your way to what feels good to you. If you're going down to the floor, just move your chair off to the side. And slowly make your way down. And we'll use whatever comforts you need for your Shavasana. I always like to use an eye pillow and a blanket. The blanket just helps the body to relax down. It's not necessarily for covering for warmth. It's more to give the body a little bit of weight that allows it to say it's time to rest. So make your way to your Shavasana pose. Using all those comforts that you have near you. All right, we're going to let the body begin to slow down. Breath slows down. Heart slows down. Body becomes heavy. And we're just going to pause here with a natural breath flow and let the body rest. I'll bring you together back at the end. So for now, enjoy your rest. Slowly let your breath come back into your awareness here. Just pausing, feeling the breath. Add some small bodily movements to that breath. Fingers, toes. Mm. And slowly bring the body, if you're on your back, roll to one side. If you're seated in a chair, just slowly bring the body back to awareness by coming forward. And use our arms and our hands to slowly press the body upright. If you're on the floor, if you're seated, just come to your comfortable seat and we'll meet there. Oh, beautiful. All right, let's release the hands out to the sides, palms facing the ceiling. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Bring the palms together. Exhale, bring them to the heart center. And bow ever so slightly to yourself. And thank yourself for showing up, for allowing your body to breathe and stretch. And I thank you so much for joining me. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Beautiful. Thank you all so much for joining in. And as always, be well.